Today I woke up and I ate processed foods. The first thing I did when I wake up, I did some fucking push-ups. I drank some water. I ate a lemon and I got my fucking coffee. And then we went out to the doors. We had 2 appointments. Unfortunately, neither of the appointments sat. We had a 12 o'clock and a 2 o'clock. We showed up to both houses and neither one opened the door for us. Very cringe. One guy we called, he was talking to us. Yeah, my wife didn't want it. I was nice about it. Ha ha ha. Then the other guy literally sent us a voicemail, ghosted us. So then the rest of the day we spent knocking. We knocked in this gated community for a little bit, and then we knocked at this riverside community, and then we knocked near where we live. So we didn't really get much success today because we did not stick to a process. We just kind of did whatever felt good. We did whatever was easiest, did where we thought was going to have the most opportunity, and we did not stick to a process. We did not keep our word. The only difference between mission success and mission failure is, did it go according to plan? Did it go according to plan? Did you do what you said you were going to do? That's all it is. So me, every time I break my word and I accidentally, or not even accidentally, anytime I intentionally allow myself to consume man-made processed poisonous foods, and I'll just make some excuse like, oh, well, it's going to make me feel better for the gym and it's not that bad. Oh, well, it's going to give me some energy and it won't be that bad. Your brain just makes choices within your current environment. So are you actually going to commit to one direction? Are you going to commit to keeping your word? Or are you just going to never, ever keep your word and just keep succumbing to weakness and succumbing to every single little gust of wind that decides to blow you around? That's where I'm at in life. Maybe that's the addiction mindset from the past. Maybe that's weakness, whatever. But I'm a man who is all or nothing. All or nothing. There's no in between for me. I'm either 100% dead sprint towards my goal, coffee all day, eating lemons, doing fucking push-ups, and then steak at the end of the night. Or I'm just completely going back in my reward pathways, not working, not doing what I'm supposed to do. And there's genuinely no excuse for me, Liam Danger fucking Ross. I have no excuse. There are people getting bombed out of airplanes, people just getting fucking shrapnel thrown around. There are people in actual war zones, people who are starving. Right now, they are conscious. They're aware of what's happening. And I know that I'm getting schizophrenic right now, but hear me out. You're only focused on what you're actually aware of. Like, I'm not aware of this shit up in the Eskimos. I'm not aware of the Eskimos up in the igloos in Alaska. I'm not aware of the fucking desert iguanas and the fucking desert cactuses way out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think about that shit. Not once during my day does that thought cross my mind. I really only think about during the day what I'm actually currently working on. I'm not daydreaming all day because coffee keeps you centered in the present moment, right? So if I spend all day staying in the present moment, doing what I said I was going to do, and then at the very end of the night, when I'm rewarding myself and I'm taking the edge off and I'm taking it easy and I'm eating food, I'm eating some sugar, I'm eating some fat, some carbs, all that stuff, kind of relaxing. That is when I start to plan, and that is when I start to change my ideas. The only time I can ever allow myself to just sit back on my hands and just go for a rest and just start to lay around is if I have fucking earned it. If I did what I said I was going to do. The only difference between a successful person and a failure is, did they do what they were planning on doing? The human brain is incredibly powerful. You can imagine absolutely anything. You can picture yourself, let me picture myself driving a Lambo. Let me picture myself saving the entire world. Let me picture myself 6'5", Greek god shredded. You can imagine whatever you want. But all that manifestation, all the law of attraction bullshit, you know what that does? It just makes you imagine a different vision. That's all it does. So whenever you're just trying to manifest your current reality, or let me manifest good feelings, or let me manifest the willpower I need to fucking do what I need to do, it's like, dog, all you're doing is asking God, asking your subconscious mind for some sort of vision. Oh, please show me a vision of where I'm actually successful. Please, what would it look like if I was actually had motivation and not sit around and scroll on TikTok all day? So your mind can picture absolutely anything. The problem is most people, every second of every day, their mind is capped. You're just constant consuming social media, consuming poison, consuming food. Your mind is filled with shit. So I'm sitting here in front of you. I'm not the most perfect guy in the world. I have my bad habits for sure. Sometimes I'll succumb to weakness, and instead of eating my steak for breakfast, I'll eat some fucking, sorry, I was looking at a homeless guy. Instead of eating steak for breakfast, I'll eat some fucking candy. I ate some candy when I was knocking doors today because I'm a fucking bad boy. My body was craving it. When you eat poisonous goy slop, extremely potent man-made chemical goy slop, your body does not know what to do. It demineralizes your body. It's false. It actually takes energy to process all that stuff and actually get rid of all that shit out of your body. It takes so much energy. So why don't you consume actual whole foods? You fucking retard. Just eat whole foods, get more shredded, and do what is going to make you more powerful. That doesn't mean do what's easy. That doesn't mean do what's no effort. That means do what you said you were going to do. Today I told myself I was not going to eat dinner if I didn't make any sales. I told myself I'm not going to eat dinner unless I make sales. Am I going to stick to that? We will see. I guess I have to choose which identity I am. Am I Liam Danger Ross, the most powerful man in the fucking universe? Or am I just a random animal succumbing to weakness, just blindly following whatever is in my environment, like a sheep? Sheep just do what the closest thing is in their environment. That's the definition of being mindless. When people call you a sheep, oh, you're just mindless, you're just following the herd for safety. Dog, a flock of sheep, they're not going to go on a 10-mile hike to go and eat the grass. They're just going to eat a patch of grass, walk a few more feet to the left, eat that grass, and then when that grass is gone, they just move a couple feet to the left. They just blindly follow whatever is directly in front of them. And that's what you need to do. Sorry, that's not what you need to do, and that is what you need to avoid. So today on the doors, when I chose in my brain, let me just buy this little piece of candy, or let me go get some candy from the gas station, and then eat a couple of pieces of candy when I'm walking around on the doors, rewarding myself. The only thing that did was activate the prey mind. The only thing that did was activate your sheep, mindless decision-making mind. That's all it did. So whenever you just do what's easy, whenever you just blindly choose what's ever immediately in your environment, you are literally being mindless. Mindless sheep. Why would you want to increase the stat of being fucking mindless? Why would you want to increase the stat of being mindless and not having control and just blindly following whatever's in front of you? That is called being a fucking retard. So next time you think to yourself, oh, I'm feeling slow and sad, and I'm feeling empty and shallow and tired and upset and stressed, and I just want to fucking reward myself or whatever, understand that literally the back of your brain, the back part of your brain, your, what's it called? It's like the past. It's like your memories of the past. Your past actions control you back here. Your future mind is up here. That's why all the evil villains in the stories are like this. They're forward thinkers. And all the slow people that smoke weed all day, they're like, oh, so tired, backwards thinking, because that's the only shit that they can control. So next time you think about rewarding yourself, ask yourself, why would I want to be like a sheep mindlessly consuming whatever is in front of my eyeballs, like an aimless, brainless animal? Why would you want to increase your stat of being a brainless animal when you could increase your stat of being a God-conquering, just fear no one? You are a God amongst men. One of a super physiological force of nature. That's what you could be. When I drink a bunch of coffee and eat lemons all day, and then I get home at the end of the night and steak and potatoes is the first thing I eat, do you know how fucking insane I feel every day? Do you know how insane I feel every day? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So get more shredded, eat whole foods, and instead of just rewarding yourself with whatever blind little poisonous shit you just happen to find in your environment, how about you plan ahead and fucking work for it? get more shredded.